Do you want to fight your enemies like the Romans used to fight them? Then you better eat like the Romans also. What's up, Jake Pollers? My name is Anna. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to make pasta carbonara two ways. A cheap $1 version that anyone can make with basic ingredients, and an expensive version coming at you at a whopping $50. And yes, you guessed right, it does have truffles in it. So let's cook this, shall we? First things first, let's talk about the most important ingredient, the star of the show, pasta. Get yourself a pasta that sauce really clings to. That is bronze cut pasta, the one we're going to use for the expensive version. The difference between these two lies in the manufacturing technique. If you take a closer look at the two versions of pastas, you can see that the cheap one has a smooth surface, while the expensive one has a rough, porous surface. That is because, oh, hold on, it smells like science? Teflon isn't just something that coats our pans. It's also used to coat the mold that the pasta dough has to go through in order for it to become spaghetti shaped. There are two types of coatings. The cheap industrialized pasta uses Teflon coating, while the more expensive made in smaller batches pasta uses bronze. Bronze is not only the name of that stripper my dad goes to when he's out with the boys. It's also the pasta molding coating that gives the pasta that rough, porous looking like texture. While using Teflon, the molding pasta process is much faster and reliable. The product is disappointing since the pasta surface will be smooth and shiny. Not good for the sauce since it will slide off the pasta. Let's go back to the recipe. Okay, now that we know all that, let's bring some salted water to a boil. And dump the pasta in, lower the temperature to medium and cook it until al dente or to the tooth, or until they still have some bite to them, usually around 10 to 11 minutes. While our pasta boils, let's prepare sauce. It has two components, none of them being cream. Please throw that one away. The sauce is made of eggs and cheese. Simple as that. Now, for the cheese we have two options. This shitty already grated, claiming to be pecorino and parmigiano cheese that we're gonna use for the $1 version. Look at it in its jar, it looks so sad. For the other version, we're gonna use pecorino romano, as Italians traditionally use, that we're gonna grate ourselves. Now, remember that I've told you to throw away the cream? This is because we're going to use 1 egg plus 1 egg yolk to give our pasta the creaminess it needs. Add to that 50 grams of cheese and half of a teaspoon of freshly crushed black pepper and mix everything together. Put that aside and let's talk meat. Traditionally, carbonara is made with guanciale made out of pork's cheek compared to bacon, which is made out of pork's belly. Bacon is usually smoked, whereas guanciale is not. Guanciale is way harder to find and more expensive, but really worth it since it gives the pasta the distinctive flavor. Cut the bacon into strips and fry it up until the fat is rendered. We're gonna use this for our cheap pasta. For our expensive version, we're gonna obviously use fried guanciale cubes. Now we're ready to assemble everything. Let's drain the pasta and stop here! Back up and remember to save a cup of your pasta water. That will help dilute and emulsify the sauce. Dump the hot pasta immediately in the eggy sauce. The hotness of the pasta will cook the eggs, don't worry. Now, if we let it sit like this without mixing, the hot pasta might transform the sauce into scrambled eggs. So grab some long tongs and start mixing by turning and dragging your pasta to the eggy sauce. Add the fat to the party, both solid and liquid fats, and continue mixing. By mixing, you cook the eggs evenly, emulsify the sauce, and help the sauce stick to the pasta. If the sauce is too thick, now we can add a tablespoon or two of that reserved pasta water in order to dilute it. But as you can see in my case, the consistency of the sauce was right on point, so I didn't need to add any water. One final trick I want to show you. For plating, grab the pasta with the tongs and to form that nice, neat looking pasta nest, rotate the plate with one hand, while with the other you drop in the pasta. Beautiful Italian landing. Top the pasta with more cheese, freshly ground BP, that is black pepper, and for the expensive version, Italians, please look away. Let's make it rain with shaved truffles, baby! Oh yeah! And that's it, $1 versus $50, pasta carbonara. The big moment has arrived and we're about to taste these beauties. Here we go. Buon appetiti! It's not bad, but it's not great either. I would eat it if I were hungry. Anyway, moving on. Wow. Wow, Jesus. This is... I feel like I was reborn, but this time into a rich family. Alright guys, and that's a wrap. My take on pasta carbonara. The expensive one. The pepper hit me in the throat. The expensive one truly is the traditional Italian kind, right? Wait, I'm getting attacked from all over the place. No, I shall use my sword. If you guys enjoyed spending time with me, smash that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace.